What's up guys, welcome to another Scratch tutorial. Today we are going to be making this game where you can flip a water bottle and it will keep track of how many water bottle flips you did in a row. And I know what you're thinking, why is the bottle orange? Well, that's so it can match this and be aesthetic. Let's jump right into it. Now first, obviously the stage is just going to be a table, so just some sort of table, I guess. Then we are going to make a sprite, name it water bottle, and it's just going to be a water bottle. Make sure that it's the size you want. Do set costume center and set it to about right here. So like in the middle of it, and make sure that it is pointing right. If it's pointed like this or like this or like this, it won't work. It has to be pointed right. We are going to make two variables, one named y velocity, just a global variable, and then one named flips. You're going to hide y velocity, but you are going to show flips, and you are going to make sure it's on this one by double clicking. We are going to do when green flag is clicked, broadcast, new message, and write flip. So position your water bottle by setting the direction to 0 by going into this tab and then putting it about right there on the table. We are going to do when I receive flip. Let's go to this coordinate, or what you can do is you can look in here and see what coordinates your sprite is currently at. So just write those, -6, -66, just put those right here. Then obviously we are going to point in direction 0, so it's pointed up. Then we are going to set y velocity to 0, just so it's not being propelled upwards or anything. Then we're going to use the space key. So we are going to do wait until space key is pressed. And then once the space key is pressed, that means the player just flipped it. So we are going to set y velocity to 15, or it's being propelled at 15 pixels per second upwards. We are going to repeat until y position is less than -66, or just do whatever you did right here. So what this is going to do is it's going to go up, and it's going to wait until it's gone all the way back down. We are going to change y by y velocity, because right now it's just a variable and it's actually not affecting, but this will have an effect. Obviously we have to turn for the water bottle flip, so let's just turn at a constant pace of, let's say, 10 to the right. And then obviously we want some randomness to it, so we are going to do if key space is pressed, and we are going to change y velocity by -0.5. If not, then we're going to change y velocity by -1.25. So as you can see, if we show y velocity and we go, as you can see, if we hold space, it flips farther, or it slows the descent down. But if we don't hit space, it goes less. This adds some player feedback, which is going to be important for making it actually playable. Okay, let's hide that. Once it does go too far down, we want it to set its y to -66. Now what we are going to do is we only want it to land if it's like from here to here, somewhere like landed in between these two. No, because we don't want it to land upright if it's like right here or like right here. Only if it's like maybe right here, it can still land upright. So what we are going to do is if else, we're going to do and we are going to do direction is greater than -45, or direction is less than 45. So as you can see, -45 is this about right here. So if it's this far, then we're going to have it tip. If it's less than that, it's going to fall down. But this is where you really decide the difficulty. So if you want it to be harder, then you make it to like -10 and 10. But if you want it easier, you can do like -60 and 60. So this is where you set the difficulty. I do 45 because it's nice. Obviously, if we landed the flip, then we are going to change flips by 1. If not, we are going to set flips to 0, because this is like how many they have done in a row. Now we are going to repeat until round direction is equal to 0. So this is just going to be it resetting. So we're going to repeat until the direction is fully 0. What we are going to do is we are going to turn divided by 3, 0 minus direction. Just going to put that obviously right with the direction. Obviously we are going to put this with it landed. So as you can see, if we go now, if it lands, it will correct its position to snap perfectly upwards. But if it doesn't go, it won't do it. But obviously we want it to, if it's greater than 45, we want it to just go here. Or if it's like down here, we want it to just go sideways. Then if it's less, we want it to go here. If it's less than that, we want it to go sideways. We can do that pretty easy. We're just going to do if direction is greater than 0. So this just means that it's like direction greater than 0 means it's too far to the right. Direction less than 0 means it's too far to the left. We're just going to duplicate this script. We want it to go to 90 if it's greater than 0. So we are going to do repeat until round direction is equal to 90, and we're going to turn 90 minus direction divided by 3 steps. We're just going to do that same thing, except we're going to do negative 90. So as you can see, if we go, it will snap if it correctly got it, but if it doesn't, it will go to the side perfectly like we want. Now it's not nice to have to press the green flag every time you want to flip. So we are just going to broadcast flip at the end of this. So what it's doing is it's restarting this script when I receive flip. That way we don't have to do any advanced code really. And we should add a delay so it doesn't do it immediately. So let's like wait 1 second. So as you can see, boom, it resets it without having to press the green flag. Now this is optional, but I actually like this. It's just instead of it like snapping, as you can see, snap, what we can do is we can repeat until abs of direction minus of 0 minus direction is less than 5. As you can see right here, we are just going to duplicate one of these. We are just going to do 0 and divide it by 2. And this is just going to reset it. And we're just going to do that right after the wait 1 second. Ta-da. So as you can see now, if we fail, it'll reset it smoothly. But yeah, that was how to make a water bottle flip game. See you guys in the next Scratch tutorial. Peace.